Do you invest in mutual funds and you have no idea and struggle with how to download the capital gain statement from various mutual funds at the time of filing your income tax return? Then, in this episode, we will rescue you and we will show you how you can get your capital gain statement just by downloading one consolidated capital gain statement from CAMS or Karvy, depending in which mutual funds have you invested. Let's get started. I'm Sonia Dabur, your business finance coach and chartered accountant. Today we will be discussing about taxation on specifically how to get your capital gain statement from CAMS or Karvy website. Now, all the links that I'm discussing in this video are going to be in the description below. So go ahead and check. Don't forget to check all the links that we are going through in the tutorial as well as that we are discussing in this video. So how to download consolidated capital gain statement from CAMS for tax filing is the topic that we are discussing today. And before we go ahead further, let's first discuss what is CAMS. The full form of CAMS is Computer Age Management Services, and CAMS is a registrar and transfer agent which records all the transactions and transfers of mutual funds and also does the distribution of mutual fund as well. So if you want to invest in mutual fund, you can go ahead and register with CAMS, but for downloading any statements, it may be your consolidated statement which gives you the holding of how much you own in which mutual fund, and also a capital gains statement which you can use for the purpose of filing your tax returns. All of it can be done at CAMS website. The only thing that you need to do is to ensure that you have given one email ID at the time of making investment in mutual fund. If you have given multiple email IDs, then you will have to download multiple statements to make sure that you are covered. You have covered all of your investment. But as a pro tip, I would suggest you to give only one email ID at the time of making your investments in mutual funds, so that it is much easier for you and you have to only download one statement for each registrar and transfer agents. So without further ado, let's get to my screen so that we can show you how you can actually download the statement. So these are about 16 mutual fund houses for which CAMS does the management of registrar and transfer agent. So if you have invested in any of these mutual funds, you can download your capital gains statement from CAMS website. If you have any investment in apart from these 16 mutual funds and Franklin Templeton and Sundaram BNP Paribus, then you have to go to Karvy's website and you can download similar statement from Karvy's website, which I will show you later in this tutorial. So first, let's go ahead and see how you can download and what are the statements that are available for you from CAMS website. So this is the homepage of CAMS website. Here you can do transactions, so you can do any investments in mutual fund as well. And what we need today for our tutorial is the statement that part of the mutual funds. So first statement that you have here is CAS, that is Consolidated Account Statement, and this CAS statement is across CAMS, Karvy, Franklin Templeton, and it gives you your holding statement of across all the mutual funds that you hold across these three platforms. And there will be one statement which will give you your consolidated account statement, that is your consolidated holding as on any particular day as well. Then what you need for filing your income tax is your realized gain statement. And if you click on this realized gain statement, then you see here that there are some options that you will need to update. And first thing that you need to update is the period for which you want this statement for. So for me, uh, previous financial year is the last completed financial year. So I'm recording this video in November of 2020, and hence the previous financial year is April 19 to March 20. So I have selected this as we are in the process of filing the income tax return. And now I am going ahead and updating the email ID which I have given across all of my mutual funds, so that I can get a consolidated statements across all of those mutual funds as well. Now the next option that I will need to update is PAN, which is an optional, so I'm not going ahead and updating it. Then the delivery option is email, and email a download link. Here I can select. So if you see that if you have any investment with CAMS, you can see all of the mutual funds. You can download for each individual mutual fund separately, or you can go ahead and download all mutual fund together in one statement. So here I'm going ahead and selecting all because I want one statement which I can use for my tax filing purpose. And then I'm choosing a password. So this password I will need to remember when I want to open the file that CAMS will send me to my email ID. Confirm the password, and when we click on submit, it says that you are success and the email statement has been sent to your registered email address. Alright, so we have got this email, and as you can see, there is a link. So please use the following link to download the attachment or the statement. If I click on this link, I have now downloaded this attachment. I will need to re-enter the password which I have entered at the time of creating it. And now, as you can see here, I have the statement. So this gives me what are the redemption, what are the purchase price for that, what is the consolidated investment as on 31st of January. So it also takes into account any grandfathering that is applicable on this mutual fund. And then it gives me what is the capital gain or loss for me, whether the capital gain is short term or long term. It computes everything for me. All I have to now go ahead and do is record all of these transactions and update it in my income tax return. So I hope this information is really is valuable to you, because in this information you are getting all the details that you will need to update in your income tax return, and these are very important. Don't ever forget to update these capital gain statement even if the amount is very low, because income tax can definitely get these information from independent sources, and they will send you a notice that you have not reported your income. So when they send you a notice, they will not even consider what is the capital gain. They will only see that we have seen that you have received the money from the sale. That is the income that you have not reported in your return. So we are including the sale price as the income and charging it to your taxes. So this is the statement from CAMS. If you have any investment in any other mutual funds which are being managed by Karvy, then this is the link that you will need to follow, and you will need to update all of these information in the same manner that we have updated in CAMS. Give the dates here. Select the date, and if you are getting this information for the purpose of filing your income tax return, you should always choose the financial year, that is April of 2019 to March of 2020 if you are filing it for financial year 1920, and change the year for the financial year in which you are filing the return, and update your email ID, enter the password which you want to open the PDF with. Click on this I'm not a robot, submit it, and then you will get an email from Karvy in the similar manner that you have received it from CAMS, and that will list out all the capital gain that you have in Karvy as well. So in the similar manner, I will also give you the link for Franklin Templeton and Sundaram BNP Paribus. You will need to give the same email ID which you have used at the time of making an investment, and select your period and submit it so that you will get an email. Use the file that you have got in the email for the purpose of filing your tax return. So I hope this information that we have shared with you today has taken a lot of time and a lot of to and fro between your investment manager and yourself, and it gets you from the confusion of not knowing how to download this capital gain statement. If you like this video and if you've got a value out of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you will know when we are releasing new videos for you. Before we go, I want you to comment below if you've got any questions from this tutorial, or if you want us to cover anything else with respect to your investments or taxes or your business finances. I would love to see your comments below. I'm also linking some videos which you can go ahead and check after this video, and these would be the videos that you will need to check before you file your income tax returns. So these are very similar videos. Don't forget to check out our other videos as well, and let us know what you think about those. Until next time, signing off.